It was France versus Morocco in the quarterfinals at the 2026 World Cup. France ended up winning that game 2-1. It's their third semi-final they've made in the last 3 World Cups. So let's break down the game and I'll give you my reviews of it. France controlled the game as they should have. But let's don't underestimate Morocco. Morocco are actually ranked 6 in the FIFA ranking. They're a top 6 team in the FIFA ranking. They also finished semi-finalists in last World Cup that happened 4 years ago, which France won that game as well. I think it was 3-0. So they played again, France, 6th ranking team. France controlled the whole game, the whole game. Mbappe gets a penalty, and on a rare occasion, he misses the penalty. He does his usual down the right side. It wasn't a good kick. It wasn't one of his strongest kicks. It took literally like 5 minutes for the penalty to actually happen. Anyway, the game was still 0-0, and then of course, Mbappe stands up as the captain and scores the first goal of the game. Now, there's questionable handball by Rabiot leading up to that, but it wasn't an intentional handball. It was deflection. He didn't put his hand in the position to either stop the ball, and also Rabiot wasn't the player that scored the ball. So there was no VAR needed. Mbappe scored a great shot in that top right corner, one of his masterclass shots that he does. It puts him on equal 8th for this World Cup alongside Messi with 2 games. So even though France played and won, if France lose the semi-finals, they still play another game for the 3rd place spot. So he's still got 2 more games to try and win his 2nd Golden Boot in the World Cup. But, of course, and then of course the 2nd goal, Dembele scored only 6 minutes later. Just a nice shot by Dembele, the Golden Ball winner of last year, puts France in a 2-0 victory, control the whole game. It was an expected game to win, but like I said, Morocco, people think Morocco aren't that great. They're ranked 6th, last World Cup semi-finalists. So it wasn't an easy game to actually win. We had to actually control that game, which we did well. Mbappe got a bit of an injury in his ankle, got iced up, got subbed off towards the end. We'll see how that progresses. Doesn't look like it's too serious. With that, I'm sure a bit of scrapping will assist that. So France will now play Belgium in the semi-finals. Oh, sorry, not Belgium. Spain. It was Spain versus Belgium in the quarters. Spain won that game 2-1. So it'll be France versus Belgium. I keep saying Belgium, Spain. France versus Spain in the semi-finals. Now, this is the danger game. This whole World Cup, at the start of this World Cup, I actually thought it would be a Spain-England final. Spain are going to definitely be the hardest team in our side of the actual fixtures. Spain kind of fate went their way in that Belgium game. They scored the first goal. Belgium scored an equaliser. They control the ball a lot more, Spain. And then, of course, their goalkeeper, Belgium's goalkeeper, gets injured. They had to bring their second keeper, who's only played like 3 games. And he did not the best save, and Spain got a deflection off, I think, in like the 85th minute or something towards the end of that second half, winning the game 2-1. It's not the keeper's fault. He did save it. He could have saved a lot better, but both of Spain's goals against Belgium were off rebounds from the keeper, their first and second goal. Now, Spain have probably the better credibility going into the semi-finals. They won the Euro. I believe they won the Nations League as well, beating France in both of those games in the semi-finals. I think the Euro was like, not the Euro, the Nations Cup, it was like 5-4. It was a big scoring game. And France and Spain are big scoring games. So I don't think we're going to see a defensive game from either Spain or France. But Spain are on a 36 non-losing streak. They have not lost a game in 36 games. Just think about that. They have not lost a game in 36. I think Italy has a record of like maybe 38 or 39, something like that. So to go 36 games without losing, that's a big of a concern. What kind of goes in France's favour? We do have the extra day. We played the day before, so we do have the extra day rest. We do have a stronger attacking, but Spain do control the ball well. I watched the Belgium-Spain game just to get a bit of a sense. So will the winner of this semi-final win the World Cup? Probably. The other side, we've still got Argentina, Norway, England, Switzerland. They're still all in it still. So we'll see who will be the finalists on that side of the draw. But it was a great game. 2-0. We need that win. Like I said, Mbappe, 20 goals I think he's now scored in World Cups. This is his third World Cup. He's averaged a goal a game, scoring 20, I believe it is, and equal highest so far in this World Cup with 8. He's only 27. He's probably at least got another 2 World Cups in him. And Messi's only 1 goal, I think, ahead of him of most goals kicked in World Cup, and Messi's 39 or 38. So this could be our last win of the tournament. Spain is the danger team. 36 games without a defeat, Spain. So we'll see how it goes in a couple of days. Until then, I'll see you all in my next video.